smoked bone marrow, bacon, bourbon, onion jam, garlic crostinis. I mean, come on. What else do you want out of life? Welcome to another episode of All American Cooking. Stick around to the end so you can see how we made all this, but man, look at that bite. You see that bite? That bite is mine, and it could be yours if you learn how to make this, and it's so easy. So watch this episode, be sure to click subscribe, like, leave me a comment below, tell me what you think, and let's get into this. We begin with beef marrow bones. I got these from Grand Western Steaks, but I'm sure you could get them from your butcher. To prep them, they need to go in a saltwater solution in the fridge overnight just to draw out some of that excess blood. In a cast iron pan over medium heat, add 1 pound of chopped up bacon. Let that cook until it renders out all that fat. And you know, I love this garlic-infused olive oil. So after you pat your bone marrow bones nice and dry, go ahead and brush some garlic olive oil on there. If you don't have garlic olive oil, that's fine. Regular olive oil will do. And then, of course, we got to season these kids with some kosher salt. And then some black pepper, but you know I'm a fan of this multicolored pepper. It's black pepper, white pepper, green pepper, and pink pepper. Just make sure you season them well. When your bacon is bubbling like this, it's ready. Remove it from the pan, but reserve some of that bacon grease. Then into that same pan, still on medium heat, add about 1.5 tablespoons to 2 tablespoons of that rendered bacon fat and 2 Vidalia onions, sliced thinly, half moons.
The aroma.
But oh yeah, bacon and onion together. Oh geez, dude, when I've sauteed bacon and onion together and it's like at the same time.
Well, even just doing the breakfast thing, I had the jalapenos and the onion sauteing, and then I threw the bacon.
Oh yeah. So, all right, so these can sit and soften and caramelize for about the next 20 to 25 minutes. Keeping it on medium heat. And while the onions are caramelizing, this is a perfect time to add your bone marrow bones to your smoker. I'm using Hickory smoke, and I've got my smoker at about 300 degrees. Offset smoker is what I'm using. If you want to use an electric smoker or a pellet smoker, Hickory is best, 300 degrees. Right, Obi? Obi says we need to add more Hickory, so that's just what we're going to do. So we'll check on our onions. We're about halfway there. We're still on medium heat. Give them a little stir around. You'll see after about 10 more minutes, they're getting darker. This will be about the time to add about 1/2 cup of dark brown sugar. And make sure you mix that all around. Get those onions coated really well with that sugar. If you got little stones or little pebbles of brown sugar like that, just crush them with the back of your tongs. Once you got your brown sugar and your onions well incorporated, we're going to add some bourbon. We're going to come in with 1/2 cup of bourbon. Oh, and as soon as it hits the pan, the smell is amazing. We're going to follow that up with about 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and then about 1/4 cup of light beer. And now the seasoning is very simple. We start off with about 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. That'll give it a little smoky heat. And then, of course, we got to add some garlic. How about 1/2 teaspoon or so of garlic powder? Now we're going to turn the heat down to medium-low. Mix everything really well. Get it incorporated as well as you possibly can. And then let's add that bacon that we cooked earlier. Stir that around. We're going to let this cook for about 20 to 25 minutes until it turns into a jam. Meanwhile, our crostinis. I've taken some French bread, sliced it on the bias, and brushed it with some of that garlic olive oil that you know I love. Into a 400-degree oven for 12 minutes. After about 15 minutes, our bacon onion jam is looking absolutely amazing. It's not there yet, but our crostinis are. Look at these beauties. Oh, I cannot wait. And after about 25 minutes, the liquid has mostly evaporated. Your bacon onion jam is done. Let's get the bone marrow off the smoker. Our bone marrow is done. Our crostinis are done. Our bacon onion jam is done. Obi, what do you think? Is it time? Rocky, what do you think? Let's plate. And that is hickory smoked bone marrow, garlic crostinis, and Vidalia bacon bourbon beer jam. I mean, come on. And you saw how easy it was, right? So I would be remiss not to give it a try. I got to show you how this works now. And I don't want to mess up my plate, so I'm going to do another crostini over here. So we begin. Look at this beautiful bone marrow. It's like the consistency of melted butter, right? So you put it on your bread and you kind of spread it around. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, and now we take a little bit of this bourbon, beer, bacon, Vidalia onion jam. Put it like that. And this, you know, I got to craft the perfect bite. And I think that might be the perfect bite. What do you think?
Looks good to me.
That's a pretty damn perfect bite, right? All right, let's give it a go. Cheers. Don't eat boring food. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Mm. 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 Wow. That's so good. The smoke from the bone marrow, the richness, the sweetness of the bacon onion jam, the garlic from the bread. Dude, that's insane. That is insane. That's the only two words I got for this. Insane. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment below. We'll see you next time. All American Cooking. Bye-bye. All right, so Baby Burrow has got to get a little bit of that marrow. We both tasted the marrow by itself. Oh my God, it's so good. This is truly like beef butter, but smoked beef butter. It's so freaking good. I know some people have a hard time with the texture, but you get past the texture and just go for that flavor. It's amazing. And how's the bacon onion jam, Baby Bro?
That stuff alone is amazing. Good stuff.
All right, here we go. A little crumbly on the bread. Bread's been sitting out for a minute or two, so it dried out a little more than I wanted to. But damn, son.
That's good.
That's good stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Should people make this at home?
If they don't, they're pretty stupid.
All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time. All American Cooking.
I'll eat this all day.
Right? Beautiful.